Okay. All right, it's 5:30, sorry, cancel. It is now 6:30 and this meeting is now called to order. Welcome, everyone. If you need agenda copies, I think we should have a few copies over there. Okay,
Too much sugar.
are we all ready? Okay. Do you need a copy of the agenda? Was that what you were asking?
Got it.
Oh, okay, all right. So we're going to move on to roll call. I will now ask the assistant to the city manager to take attendance by roll call.
Commissioner Baird, Commissioner McDonald, Chair Wakidu, nope.
Here,
Commissioner Poquan,
Here.
Commissioner Smith, Commissioner Webb, and Vice Chair Sylvester.
yes. Okay. Okay, seeing that we have two commissioners not yet here, we'll just go with the normal procedure per council policy K-02 on council advisory bodies. I must now propose the commissioner's absence be defined as excused or unexcused. The commission will then determine by general consensus whether the status of the absence is excused or unexcused per the list of qualified excuses laid out in the council policy. In the absence of general consensus, the commission will take a formal vote. I propose that per the list of qualified excuses defined in council policy K-02, Commissioner Smith, which is for absence, which is for a personal matter that is not among the list of qualified excuses, be defined as unexcused. If the commissioners are in agreement, please raise your hand. John?
This is not excusing Commissioner Smith's absence.
Was fun.
Okay, so
Thank you.
we'll move, okay, so everyone is in agreement? So we don't need to do a roll call, right? Okay. And also, seeing that Commissioner Webb isn't here, so I propose that per the list of qualified excuses defined in, right, to read the whole thing? For him as well? Or just?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so I propose that per the list of qualified excuses defined in council policy K-02, Commissioner Webb's absence, which is for a personal matter that is not among the list of qualified excuses, be defined as unexcused. If the commissioners are in agreement, please raise your hand. Okay, it looks like there's general agreement on that. All right, we'll now move on to item 3, which is minutes approval. The minutes for the October 3rd, 2024 regular meeting have been delivered to commission members and posted on the City Hall bulletin board. If there are no corrections or additions, a motion is in order to approve these minutes. Did anyone have any comments, additions, mention? So a motion is ordered, and who will be making?
I motion to approve the minutes.
A second. Thank you. So all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, no one is opposing, so. So now this portion of the meeting is reserved for persons wishing to address the commission on any matter not on the agenda. Each speaker has up to 3 minutes to make their comments. State law prohibits the commission from acting on non-agenda items. For those attending the meeting via Zoom, please use the raise your hand function or press *9 on your phone to make a comment. Is there anyone online?
There is, but there are no hands raised.
Oh, no hands raised, okay. So seeing that there are no hands raised, even though we have attendance. And there are no hands raised. Okay, so we're going to move on to item number 5, which is the unfinished business. Item 5.1, storytelling project ad hoc committee. The storytelling project ad hoc subcommittee will present an oral update. No action will be taken on this item. Who will be presenting on this?
Molly.
Okay. Seeing that,
I can't remember what's new since our last HRC meeting, but we are trying to streamline the process to make it a friendlier user experience. We've extended the deadline to be, well, I guess as long as it takes, understanding that the 30th anniversary of the HRC is a year-long celebration, so we're going to join in that joy. Christina probably could give us an update on how the streamlining may be going. We all also did take an action item to contribute to the project, all of us, not just the members of the subcommittee, so that we could have some examples of what it looks like, but I don't know if any of us have done that yet.
almost.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's just to get it started so people don't feel like they were the first or don't quite understand. So you're writing an IM, the poem form, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go freestyle just to give 2 examples.
Yeah, because I have one that I had written in college, same prompt, and then I wanted to update it, and I was realizing that I should go through as if I'm somebody looking at this for the first time
Mhm.
and trying to fit this format. And
Great.
yeah, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, so I will finish this and type it up
Great.
by this weekend, to be honest, but.
That's great. So if we
We'll
could
have
all
fun.
contribute something, all of us. Just to get some momentum going, that would be wonderful. So thank you. And hopefully when we meet again, we'll have some actual submissions.
Great. Okay, are there any questions from commissioners on this? None? Okay, and we'll open the floor to public comment if there are any. No? Okay, there's none, so we'll move on to item 5.2. And 5.2, the LGBTQ plus listening forum committee. And so this committee will be presenting an oral update and no action will be taken on this item. And who will be providing the update on this?
Okay.
Okay.
So thank you again, Chair. So on November 12th, which is a Tuesday at 6 p.m. at the Community Center at the Redwood Room, we'll be hosting our shared event with the Office of LGBTQ plus affairs. It's going to be exciting. Something to note, and thank you, Christina, for sending this to us, because there will be 5 commissioners attending this event. This will be held as a formal meeting.
Yes.
Our assistant managers won't be in attendance, but there will be staff from the county making sure that we are following proper procedure in that meeting. So that's pretty much it. So there are digital flyers that we can pass around. So please share that via your own social media, share it with partners, colleagues, whomever, in order to get a great attendance, especially since given the state of affairs at the national level, I think now more than ever, these dialogues are going to be necessary.
Yes.
What time?
It'll be at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I have friends from Italy
Oh, no,
coming.
they could come.
It should
I don't think that's why they came.
It's just an hour.
I may or may not be there.
Perfect.
And it is a special meeting, so
Yes.
it's not counted towards the
Right.
regular meeting
Mhm.
count.
Yeah.
However, if you can attend, it's encouraged, the HRC commissioners attend. And as Commissioner Poikon pointed out, the Office of LGBTQ Affairs will be leading the forum. So they will be guiding the discussion and Chair Wakido will open the meeting and do a formal call to order, roll call, and request for all communications from the public. And then hand it back over to the Office of LGBTQ Affairs to run the rest of the meeting. So it should be a good event. They're professionals. They've been doing this all around the county.
Mhm.
So hopefully there'll be a very good turnout for Mountain View for the North County.
And our apologies, this is not normally the type of thing we do this, but I'm gonna be at a multi-day conference in Monterey. And Christine is also gonna be at a conference in Florida.
Florida, yeah, so,
Oh, wow.
With several of our council members.
yeah, so this is in the middle of a conference season for many of our electeds and city staff, or professional organizations that we.
I did attend a similar speaking event when it was held in Los Gatos when I was working there, and it was a great event.
Good. Couple of questions. How many people have registered so far?
I don't have the count.
Ah.
The county is managing the RSVPs. But hopefully, I can certainly follow up with them and ask them to share what their expected attendance is, and I can share that with the commission.
It would be great to know how much of a fire we need to light under the community. So, and you said there was a social media like shareable thing. Do we have that or?
I shared it with the subcommittee members, but I can
Mm.
certainly.
I would love a
forward it to the whole
copy.
Yeah, so we
commission.
can all have.
Great. And one more question. Are HRC members expected to get there early to help with any?
No, so the county is going to be handling all the setup. They've coordinated with staff at the community center.
Great.
So really,
Perfect.
it's just to help get the word out and attend if possible and be part of that community conversation.
Are there any other questions from commissioners? We're not open for public comment. Is there any? Seeing there's none, we're going to move on to item 5.3, which is the Multicultural Festival Committee. And the Multicultural Festival Committee will present an oral update. No action will be taken on this item. So I'm part of that committee, so I will speak on that. So we just got an email just yesterday from the team. And they just only sent an email to Commissioner Webb and I to say that they're ready to start conversations. And so we just have to set a date with them to begin the discussions on that. So I responded, letting them know that Commissioner Webb and I will set a time that is conducive for both of us and get back to them on a date and time. But that's the update for now.
It's great.
And I do believe they have set a date for the event.
For the event, yes.
Which is March.
Yeah. But we have to meet with them. So
Yeah.
the time, yeah, so what the email was for us to meet with them to start conversations.
I'll look up the date, but do you happen to recall
I
the
don't
the
recall
date
the
that to
date.
share with the group? If not, I can look it up, my email.
I know it's in March though.
So many emails.
I know they're on top of each other too. I have the email, but I don't have the actual.
So.
Lots of emails. I know they're trying to see if we can meet with them on November 20th. That email I see. I'm trying to see the first email where they said the date.
The Multicultural Festival is scheduled for Saturday, March 15th from 11 to 3 p.m. in the Civic Center Plaza and Pioneer Park.
Is that an expansion or was there some in Pioneer Park before?
No, I believe that the last several years, they've expanded it to Pioneer Park area.
Mhm.
So I think that's one of the strategies that our recreation program is trying to utilize the whole because
Yeah,
for flow and to ensure that we have plenty of space for people to gather and participate. So it should be a good event.
It wasn't too much last year.
okay.
Just
Yeah.
like, it wasn't like very far into the
Around the
park. It was just kind of
corner.
like, yeah, kind
Close.
of like touched into the park a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it kind of just kind of helped spread everything out. So it wasn't too, compacted in a way.
Oh, good.
And actually, the city had a bunch of stuff on this side, on like next to their building.
No, that was more of the
Oh, I
art
missed
for
a
the
few
kids,
things.
lot of
Yeah.
art activities for the kids were
Yeah.
along.
I missed
the-
out.
Yeah,
You did.
yeah. So hopefully next meeting we should have some update on that. That'll be exciting. So any other questions? None? Okay. And so seeing that no public comment, right? Okay, seeing that no member of the public to make any comments, we're going to move on to item 6, which is new business, and there's none. So we're going to move on to item number 7. Where commission staff comments, questions, and commission reports. So no action will be taken on any questions raised by the commission at this time. State law prohibits the commission from discussing or acting on substantive non-agenda items. So we'll first open the floor to commissions first and then to staff. So anything?
I have a question.
Yes.
We do have a meeting December, right?
You do.
Okay.
So are there any items that commission would like to share, questions, events you're attending?
Sorry, I will share something.
Okay.
So, in light of recent events at the national level, again, there is this concern within the undocumented community of what's gonna happen within the next few days, and who knows how many people will see this out in the public, but there is a network at the county level known as the Rapid Response Network. I myself am a dispatcher there, and the number is 408-290-1144. If there's any situation where you see ICE probably in the neighborhood, please, or an incident where you're seeing someone picked up for whatever reason, please call that. We have responders who are well-trained on how to deal with those situations. But yeah, these are unsettling times, and just wanted to put that resource out there, not only for the public, but also as us, as commissioners who may or may not know someone
Could you
under that
repeat the number
classification.
again?
Yeah, that is 408-290-1144. Yeah, of course. And
I lost my pen.
Eric, for people who've been trained before and part of the network, will there be like
yeah, so.
any updates or new training or
There-
new cards?
So there are conversations right now on how revamping training as well as trying to find public spaces to where to host these trainings as well. And I think we're gonna be moving more virtual in the days to come, I guess, so that there's more accessibility for this resource. So more news to come. As soon as I hear back, I'll be sharing it to Christina. And so that way Christina can share it out to the fellow commissioners. And yeah, I implore y'all all, I can get y'all red cards too, which is Know Your Rights red cards, as well as the yellow cards, which have the number as well. And you'll always speak to a live person
Yeah.
as well. So yeah, and thank you all so much.
Okay, another clarifying
Yeah.
question, is this is the number to call for any activity you see within the county, or what's the perimeter on this?
Within the county, and then so what they do is they look, depending on the zip code you're at or the area,
Mhm.
they'll start pinging local responders
Cool.
to head over to that certain area and start following procedure of what to do in order to be able to provide it to attorneys.
Cool.
In case anything happens.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Any other commissioner have anything to add? No? Okay. So I'll hand it over to staff. If you have any comments, or reports for us.
this evening, no?
Okay. I will just say that, as, Commissioner Chadwell mentioned, we will meet next month in December, on December 5th. I believe you will not be meeting in January, based on the calendar that the commission adopted at the beginning of the calendar year, but your last meeting of this calendar year will be December 5th. Hopefully we'll have a more robust agenda for that
Mhm.
meeting. And so, I think other than that, just remind everyone to, if you are available to attend next week's special meeting. It is a special meeting, so if you are not able to attend, it does not count towards your meeting attendance, but it would be great to have the full commission support for the event. So, thank you.
Anybody have any last minute thoughts, comments? Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, we won't see each other till then. Well, this is an early and quick one. Wow. It is now, the time is now 6:52. And this meeting is going to be adjourned. The next regular meeting of the Human Relations Commission will take place after the council recess. The meeting is scheduled for December 5th at 6:30 PM in the Plaza Conference Room here at City Hall and virtually on Zoom. Thank you all for attending. Happy Thanksgiving.
You,
Thank you.
you guys' ride isn't here yet.
Y'all need rest.
Yeah,